Hey there, welcome back for part 2 of our marker geodes project. What we're going to do today is use some water and a paintbrush and mix these and blend these marker colors together. So what's happening is when you take a wet brush on top of marker ink, washable marker ink, it turns into it acts very similar to a watercolor. So what I'm doing is I'm just kind of adding the plain water right on top of that ink and pushing those colors around and blending them together. If you feel like your paintbrush is not moving very well, that's a pretty good indication that you need a little bit more water because the water is eventually going to get absorbed by that paper. So you are going to have to dip into the water every now and then, give it a little drink, and then go back into your geode. So kind of experiment with how to push the paint around. Here I'm going in kind of circular motion to get those colors to blend. Before I was just kind of going around, up and down those lines. So it's really up to you. There's really no wrong way to paint this. It's just kind of up to you how you choose to do it. After you finish with your outer layer, then you can start pushing some of that color into the inner layer as well, pushing it around. Just blending those colors together. And what I noticed when I did this project is that some colors blend a little bit easier than others. So I used some pink on the inside layer, but the pink marker really doesn't blend that well. Not really sure why, just the way it's formulated. So what I did was I just ended up taking some of that orange from the outside and bringing it onto the inside. So if you choose to use a pink Mr. Sketch marker, just keep that in mind. It doesn't blend quite as well as the other colors. If you use a pink Crayola marker, you might have an easier time. All right, I'm just going to continue kind of pushing these colors around, getting them to blend. And then when you are all finished, you'll need to take this to the drying rack. Take your brush to the sink and dump out your water. If you are at home, you'll need to wash off your brush with some soap and some water and let it dry flat. And also take your project somewhere onto a hard flat surface so that it can dry properly. And then we will move on next class to part number 3 to finish these off.